On a quiet Saturday morning in a small, sunlit apartment, a tiny orange kitten named Mochi discovered something that would change her very ordinary day into a very extraordinary adventure. Mochi was only 3 months old. She had soft, fluffy fur the color of warm caramel and bright green eyes that sparkled with endless curiosity. Everything in the apartment fascinated her, from the ticking wall clock to the mysterious hum of the refrigerator. But nothing had ever caught her attention quite like the shiny box sitting open on her human's desk. The box was filled with colors. Soft pinks, glittery golds, deep blues, and shimmering purples. Tiny brushes rested neatly beside circular palettes. Tubes with smooth, glossy caps reflected the sunlight. It looked like a treasure chest made just for kittens. Mochi stretched up on her tiny paws and sniffed the edge of the desk. What is this magical place? Her wide eyes seemed to say. Her human, Lily, had left the room to grab her morning coffee. She had been getting ready for a video call and had laid out her makeup neatly across the desk. She didn't expect her curious kitten to discover it. Mochi, however, saw opportunity. With a determined little wiggle, she climbed onto the chair and then launched herself onto the desk with a soft thump. The palettes rattled slightly, but nothing fell. Mochi froze for a moment, listening carefully. No footsteps. No, Mochi, what are you doing? Satisfied that she was alone, she leaned closer to inspect the colorful circles. She gently tapped one with her paw. Soft, powdery, interesting. The pale pink shade now had a tiny paw print in it. Mochi tilted her head. She examined her paw, now dusted with color. It looked different, fancy. She licked it. Instant regret. The taste was definitely not tuna. Mochi shook her head dramatically, as if to say, humans have strange snacks. Next, her attention turned to a fluffy makeup brush. It looked suspiciously like a very elegant toy. Slowly, she pawed at it. The brush rolled away. Mochi pounced. The brush rolled again. This was clearly a game. She batted it across the desk until it bumped into a small bottle of foundation. The bottle tipped over but didn't spill. Mochi stared at her reflection in the shiny surface. Who was that kitten? She leaned closer. The kitten leaned closer too. She reached out a paw. The kitten reached out a paw. Mochi gasped as much as a kitten can gasp and jumped backward. She had discovered another cat living inside the bottle. Bravely, she crept forward again. This time, she noticed something different. A faint pink smudge decorated the fur above her tiny nose. She blinked. Was that makeup? She scampered to the edge of the desk where a small mirror rested. Carefully, she peered over the edge. There she was, Mochi the Magnificent. A light pink powder streaked across her forehead, and a tiny shimmer of gold sparkled on one ear. Somehow, during her exploration, she had accidentally given herself a makeover. Mochi blinked slowly. She looked glamorous. She turned her head left. Then right. The shimmer caught the sunlight beautifully. At that exact moment, Lily walked back into the room, coffee in hand. She froze. On her desk stood her tiny kitten, dusted in pink and gold like a very confused fairy. There was a moment of complete silence. Mochi stared at Lily. Lily stared at Mochi. Mochi, Lily said slowly, trying not to laugh. Mochi responded with a proud little mew, as if she had accomplished something very important. Lily set her coffee down carefully and approached the desk. She expected chaos, spilled powders, broken palettes, a complete disaster. But surprisingly, the damage was minimal. A few paw prints, a slightly messy brush, and one extremely sparkly kitten. Lily couldn't help it. She burst out laughing. Mochi tilted her head. Why was her human making that loud happy noise? Did she not see how fabulous this makeover was? Gently, Lily picked Mochi up and held her at arm's length. The kitten's green eyes shone against the soft pink shimmer. You are definitely not supposed to wear makeup, Lily chuckled. Mochi purred loudly. She disagreed. Lily carried her to the bathroom and dampened a soft cloth with warm water. Carefully, she wiped the pink powder from Mochi's forehead and cleaned the shimmer from her ear. Mochi squirmed slightly but didn't protest much. The warm cloth felt nice. When Lily finished, she placed Mochi in front of the bathroom mirror. There, she said, all natural beauty. Mochi examined her reflection again. The pink was gone. The shimmer had disappeared, but the same bright green eyes looked back at her. The same tiny pink nose. The same soft caramel fur. She blinked thoughtfully. Maybe she didn't need sparkles after all. Still, the adventure had been exciting. Later that afternoon, Lily posted a short video she had secretly recorded when she first saw Mochi on the desk. The video showed the tiny kitten standing proudly among the makeup palettes, dusted in pink powder, looking like she had just completed a beauty tutorial. The caption read, "My kitten tries makeup for the first time." Within hours, the video filled with hearts and laughing comments. People adored Mochi's curious expression and sparkly transformation. Mochi, of course, had no idea she was internet famous. She was too busy chasing a sock down the hallway. That evening, as the sun set and painted the apartment in warm golden light, Mochi curled up beside Lily on the couch. Lily gently scratched behind her ears. "You're perfect just the way you are," Lily whispered. Mochi purred softly, her tiny chest rising and falling. She might not understand makeup. She might not understand internet fame. But she understood love, and that was more magical than any glittery palette. As Mochi drifted to sleep, she dreamed of colorful treasures and shiny brushes, but this time, she imagined them safely out of Ka's reach. After all, some adventures are best remembered, not repeated. And so ended the day Mochi the kitten tried makeup for the very first time, discovering that curiosity is fun, sparkles are confusing, and being yourself is always the most beautiful look of all.